Okay guys, we got Shaggy on the table. He's a thick-coated, feathery mixed breed. You guys tell me what he is. But anyway, with a dog like this, he's really congested up in here. He has a lot of thickness and a lot of matting. His tail is like completely matted. So before we even get in there with the brush out, I'm gonna do some clipper work, limit the amount of brushing he has to go through. So I'm using a 10 blade here, and I'm just scooping out those mats like this, okay? And start minimally. Don't just go out and clip all the matting out. Leave what you can. And you guys have seen me do it in the past. In these thick areas here, I kind of just try to splice through. I'll just splice through some of that thick coat with the 10 blade. And if you're doing this, just be careful, you know, don't hit skin. I'm not touching skin, but look at what, you know, you're getting all this stuff out. Like even if I pull it with my hand, see that? These are all little knots. And that's just going to limit the amount of tugging you'll have to do, because he really doesn't like his rear being messed with too much. And a lot of dogs don't. And the reason for that is because they're matted. So you start yanking on them and they just hate it more. He is a male. If this is a female, you want to be really careful with that vulva. Don't be hitting it with the 10 blade. So there's a big mat like right in here. Grab that. And all this right here. Grab that out. And we're just kind of piecing it little by little, because again, we want to leave in there what we can. So by doing that, see all that? See all that I just grabbed in minutes? See? And I can already feel like, okay, I'm getting it all out. It's not as thick. You know, now you can go in there with the brush. It'll be less taxing on the dog, you know? Again, we always mention you want to keep the dog's comfort in mind, because if you just get in there with a rake, you're going to end up hurting the dog. Don't just go in there and yank with a rake, because there's a better way of doing it. And this is the way of doing it. I've been doing this for a long time, and the little tricks that you kind of develop, or you watch other groomers do, you learn from other groomers, you start to put into practice, and you start to realize, oh, you know, that's a lot better. It's better on the dog. You know, he's letting me do it because he's so used to being yanked on. I still feel some thickness here. I have my rake real quick. So, you know, the rake is going to let you know where you're at, what more you need to do. And he doesn't like, see how he's coming around? So he's so used to, you know, getting yanked on and hurt. But I'm going to do my best to make him feel comfortable. See, so like right here, feel that tug. Go back to that slicker brush and let that slicker brush do its work. See, it'll pull it out nice and slowly, right? Because of the short bristles and the pad in it, right? It creates a much softer brush. See, and he's appreciating that. See, he's looking at me like, okay, you know what? If you're going to do that, I'll let you do it. But here, see, there's a little snag there. You know, put that rake down, and again, slicker brush until you get to the point where, you know, it's going through, and we're getting there. It's okay, Shags. Here, you want to smell your hair? Here, smell that. I don't know why they like doing that. So there you go. See that? This whole section here, that hip is all done. Just like that, with minimal discomfort to the dog. And that's the key here, guys. Minimal discomfort to the dog. Same thing on this side, but we got a lot out already because I was brushing this side, so it's okay, Bubba. Okay, so we did that whole area. So this is all set. It feels good. It's all out. You know, and we'll even this out. You know, I'll hit this with some thinners, and we'll even it all out. I am going to do this. Put some of this hair around his butt here. Get that out of there. The tail here, this is going to be the bigger challenge. So if he wants to sit, I'm going to let him sit. Go ahead, Shags. You sit. Good boy, good boy. And I'm going to piece the tail because I can feel it is super, super thick. So again, I'm just hitting it with the 10 blade and splicing through a little bit. And the tail's going to be sensitive on a dog like this. And I'm doing a lot of the feeling with my left hand, so I could feel everything with my left hand. As you get to the tip of the tail, it's even more sensitive for the dog. So his tail may not come out that great, but I really don't care because I want the dog to feel okay. I'm just splicing with that 10 blade right down the tail, and I could feel the thickness, and I can feel it loosening. So now, again, let's get to that slicker brush. Let's start brushing some out. I'm supporting his tail with my left hand. See that? You wanna support the tail, and you kind of want to gauge how much pressure you're using, and that's why it's important to practice grooming. Grooming becomes a practice thing where you'll start to learn, like, oh, I can't use that much pressure on this dog, but hey, you know what? This other dog doesn't mind it at all, and the brush is designed for that too. Good boy, Shaggy. Let's see, I'm getting most of it out just by what we did. Nice and gentle. Take the time. Take the time. Don't just start yanking. Take the time. See that? We're getting all that out. So this and this just came out of that tail, right? Here you go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to a different spot, right? Because he's getting a little tired of me being in this area. So whenever that happens, you shift gears. Again, it's just a pro groomer tip here. Shift gears, go somewhere else. Now we're just here. Nice Shags. You know, touch base with the dog a little bit. I'm sorry, buddy. Behind the ears is going to be another tough spot. He doesn't have any mats there, though. So just start loosening up all that undercoat. All that up with the slicker brush, right? Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? So he's got like this huge mat right here. See this mat? I don't know if you can grab that. See this? See that big mat, that big knot right there? Look at that. Why are we going to brush that out? You don't brush that out. You take your 10 blade and you go like this. Boom, problem solved. Just problem solved, right? Don't waste your time trying to brush this out of a dog. It's unnecessary. The owners will appreciate it. See, now there's no tugging at all. We're actually almost completely done with this, you know, brush out, rake out. Now I'll just go through them with the rake a little bit. See, because that slicker brush, it'll loosen up some of that undercoat. And now you can pull through with the rake. Guys, excuse my voice. I have a little bit of a cold going here. I'm okay. I just have a little bit of a nasal infection, but I'm on the medicines, so not contagious in any way. All right, that's it, guys. Look at that. I mean, again, stressing the point, dog's comfort, right? His comfort. And no pulling, no yanking, or at least minimize it. Any mats that you can clip out, use that 10 blade, use that clipper, clip them out. He's got plenty of coat where he's not gonna look shaved anywhere anyway. Look at this dog. He's got so much coat on him, but that's the way to do it. Splice through those mats a little bit. You're not gonna tell the difference at all here. I'll show you. Look at this. I mean, can you really tell the difference? You know, I splice through that. Yeah, you can tell a little bit if you really, really look. But for the most part, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it worth, you know, yanking on him and hurting him for that little extra look? No, it's not. It's a pet trim. He's not being shown or anything like that. And again, the dog appreciates it and the owners appreciate when you don't hurt their dogs. All right, we're going to get him in the tub and then we'll finish him up. Okay, so let's give it up for Shaggy for being so tolerant throughout that brushing process. As you can see, most of the undercoat came from the rear and the tail area. But by splicing through with a clipper and a 10 blade, we saved Shaggy from a whole lot of unnecessary yanking and pulling, while still managing to give him a nice look in the end of his grooming. With that being said, if this video helped you guys at all, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to watch our podcast. If you're interested in any of the tools that we used in this video, you can go to petedge.com, use promo code RUDY5, and receive $5 off any purchases of $100 or more. The links to all the tools used in this video and the podcast are in the description below. Guys, thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video.